Welcome into Red Sox Now. I'm your host, Rachel Holt. It's finally here, the moment we've been waiting for and hoping for all season long, the 2018 World Series. The Boston Red Sox with no easy task in front of them as they search for their 9th World Series title, taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. This was definitely a good sign. On Tuesday, the day the World Series kicked off, a double rainbow appearing at Fenway Park. It's hard not to feel lucky rooting for the team with the best record in baseball, or after seeing the World Series signage all over America's most beloved ballpark. And this is just darn right beautiful. The Prue lit up to spell out Go Sox. Yeah, we're feeling pretty good heading into this one. In fact, we feel even better seeing one of Boston's best sluggers in Mookie Betts chatting with this guy, David Ortiz, before the series began. A guy that knows all about what it takes to win. The Sox have just one team left standing in their way of a championship, the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Celtics are well aware of the rivalry between cities, tweeting they approve of the hashtag #BeatLA. This is the third time in World Series history two teams with at least 6 titles play head-to-head, the last time being when the Sox faced the Cardinals in 2013. And while LA and Boston are comparable in historical success, they couldn't be farther away. No, really. The approximate distance between Fenway Park and Dodger Stadium is roughly 2,500 miles, which is the longest distance ever between ballparks in any World Series matchup. The two managers are also making headlines. Alex Cora and Dave Roberts are the first opposing managers in the World Series to win the Fall Classic as players since 2002. And they are the first pair of minority managers to meet in the World Series in MLB history. Well, only one manager can come home the winner, and it was Alex Cora's club getting a jump start on Tuesday night. The Sox taking Game 1 8-4, and Cora once again making all of the right moves, inserting Eduardo Nunez as a pinch hitter for Rafael Devers in the 7th inning, with Nunez blasting a 3-run homer and helping his team to an 8-4 win.
Check of the runners, the 1-0. Nunez swings it, drives one to left, high and deep by the wall. Gone! 3-run pitch homer, Eduardo Nunez. Can you believe it? And the Red Sox lead at 8-4. And how about the magic of Alex Cora?
Big Papi loving it. Andrew Benintendi finishing 4 for 5 at the plate, only the 3rd Red Sox player to ever record 4 hits in a World Series game. Worth noting, the winner of the Fall Classic opener has gone on to win the World Series nearly 62% of the time. And when a team goes up 2-0, that number jumps to 80% of the time. Now on to more important things. We'd never thought we'd have a portion of this show dedicated to Chris Sale's belly button, but alas, here we are. To be fair, the lefty ace was the one who put his belly button in the spotlight. That just sounds so wrong. After Chris Sale was hospitalized with a mysterious stomach ailment that prevented him from traveling with the team to Houston for Game 3 of the ALCS, Red Sox fans were left pondering and frightened. What could it be? Days later, Sale offered an explanation.
I had irritation from a belly button ring, just kind of constantly taking it in and out, caused an irritation, got a rash down there, so I had to take care of that. Doctors and nurses over at MGH were awesome, so things happen and you handle them and you keep moving forward.
We assume he is lying and he and the Red Sox are trolling us, but there is that sliver of doubt. So we went back to July 4th, where he wore this awesome getup, and using our detective skills, we were able to deduce he does not, in fact, have a belly button ring, we think. Still not 100% sure. So Chris Sale and his belly button did just fine in Game 1. Here's a look at the rest of the series. Get your coffee maker ready. The first 4 games starting at 8:09 p.m. Eastern Time. The team is playing in Boston Wednesday night. David Price versus Hyun-Jin Ryu. Then they'll meet at Dodger Stadium Friday and Saturday for Games 3 and 4. Then, if necessary, Game 5 will be played on Sunday in LA with a 8:15 p.m. start time, with Games 6 and 7 taking place on Tuesday, October 30th, and Wednesday, October 31st at Fenway Park. Plenty of excitement at Fenway Park, plenty of excitement on the internet. Casey McDonald has been scouring the web for the best from social media in this week's Rams Social Drive.
All right, it's time for your Rams Social Drive. Dwayne Wade, a legend in Miami. The three-time NBA champion is totally worshipped in South Beach, and now they're calling for Biscayne Boulevard to be renamed Dwayne Wade Boulevard. American Airlines Arena, that is where the Heat play. It's located on Biscayne Boulevard, if you didn't know. But anyway, a local radio host is really spearheading things lately. D. Wade replying on Twitter, "Yep, y'all trying to see a grown man cry." Wow, so I think he's in on that. The New York Rangers are raising a yellow lab named Ranger. He's a pup on a path, so he will be training with the organization to become a professional service dog for a child with autism, which is so sweet. He's got great seats to tonight's battle with the Panthers. Get it? Really want to get the win against the Cats tonight. Panthers, Cats. Love him. So the Dallas Stars, they held their team Halloween party, and I think it's safe to say that goalie Ben Bishop won that challenge, if it was even a challenge. But maybe I'm biased because I love Beauty and the Beast, but also because I can't really tell if his makeup is really, really good or really, really bad. That's the Ram Social Drive.
Social Drive is presented by Ram. Come in now to the Ram Summer Clearance event and get a great deal today.
Look at you. You got a Ram. What made you do that?
A lot of reasons.
It's got comfort you wouldn't believe, not to mention legendary Hemi V8 power.
More people are switching to Ram trucks than ever before. And now get $1,000 bonus cash if you make the switch during Ram Power Days.
Everyone and their mother would like the chance to be at Fenway to watch the World Series, and Conor McGregor helping make that dream come true for some Boston firefighters, stopping by a Back Bay firehouse and giving them 8 tickets to the World Series. Well, plot twist, and get your tissues ready. The firefighters did what firefighters do best, and they chose to help others, giving the tickets to burn victims at Shriners instead. Great job, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Go Sox!